Piazza here again. I just want to talk a little bit more about some of the options that are available with files and folders in Google Drive. I mentioned earlier that if you click on a file or a folder in Google Drive and you right click, you have some options here. Those options are also available up here on the right. Let me just show you that whatever document you have highlighted here, you can also get a shareable link by clicking here, and then you see you have the link to that particular document. All you need to do is click on it, and then it's copied, and then you can just paste it into an email and send it off if that's what you need to do. Notice what else you can do on this menu bar is click on this icon, and you can get to your sharing options here. You can also preview the document just by clicking on Preview here. And now you're in this pane. Now you can speed through it. And if you want to go back to Drive, you just click on this arrow in the upper left-hand corner, and now you're back at Drive. Of course, you could just remove that item from your Drive by clicking here on the garbage can. But this is something else that I want to show you the distinction between. When you see the Drive icon with a little plus in the lower right-hand corner, what that means is that it's not part of your Drive yet. What it means is that it's being shared with you, and you have a choice to make it part of your Drive or not. In this case, you notice that when I run over here, it says Add to My Drive. When I click this, that means that this particular document will now show up over here in my Drive. And then it will say Added to My Drive, and then I can organize it however I want. If I click on Organize, well, then I can go and decide what folder I would like to put it in, and so on. And once I find the one that I want, I would just click Move, and then it puts it there. But remember, if you receive something, you have to add it to your Drive first, and then you can organize it into whatever folder you want. Now, what about one that you have and it's already added to your Drive? Well, notice that you do not have the icon. I'm going to click on the next one that shows Google Drive with the plus sign in the lower right-hand corner anymore. Like for this one, notice that I still have to add it to my Drive, but sometimes it's not going to be there. What that means is that that document is already added to your Drive, and this is giving the option to move it. So you could just click on that, and then now you can go ahead and you can click on Drive, and clicking these arrows over here on the right. And once you've settled on the folder you would like it to go to, you would click Move. So just be aware of the difference between those particular icons. So you have the Move To button, and you have the Add to My Drive button. The last thing that I'm going to say here is that you have some options to do some moving while you are in a particular document. I'm just going to open up a new one for this example. So I'm going to go to New Google Docs. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to name this Test 1. And once it has it named, it's saved. Notice that there's a little folder right here. You also have the option to move this wherever you want to move it to. So you can click on this, and then you have the same options here. Click on Move This Item, and then you could start to navigate through and locate the folder that you'd like to place it in. When you start a document, I advise that you first open up the folder you would like the document to appear in. In this case, I'm going to put it over here in Classroom. Notice these are all the folders that I have in Classroom. I'm going to go ahead and click on New, Document. I'm going to call this Test. Once I've named it, notice now its location is in this folder here. So just be aware of what folder you're in before you start a new document. That's it for now. I hope this helps.